Good morning, children. Welcome to your computer class. In today's computer class, we are going to start a new chapter from your book. The name of the chapter is Microsoft Word 2010 Paragraph Formatting. So, let's start chapter 3. Now, first, what is paragraph? Paragraph is a collection of text or lines containing numbers of text arranged in meaningful pattern. Paragraph generally starts at the beginning of a document or it starts immediately after the enter key is pressed. Paragraph also appears after the page break or section break. Now, what is formatting? Formatting is the technique to arrange text inside a paragraph to make it look attractive and easier for reading. Word document generally contains paragraph with different formatting features. Even the simple Word document include header and body in two different formats. The heading may be centered and the body is justified. Now, in MS Word 2010, many options are available directly in the paragraph group on the Home tab of the ribbon, in the paragraph group on the Page Layout tab, and also on the contextual toolbar and menu that appear when you right click within the text. So there are three types of option available: the Home tab, the paragraph group, and the menu, which appears when we click the right side of our mouse. Now we will talk about alignment of paragraph. Alignment or justification refers to the way in which the lines of a paragraph are aligned. There are four types of alignment. The types of alignment of the paragraph where the cursor is located is indicated by the highlighted button in the paragraph group on the Home tab. Now, there are four types of alignment. I will discuss about them. First alignment is the left alignment, and this is also the default alignment. Here, the left hand ends of all the lines in a paragraph are aligned along the left hand margin of the text area. So, when we use this alignment, all the lines of the paragraph will be aligned close to the left side of the screen. So, this was left alignment. You can see the picture where the selected part of the text is aligned left. Now, the second option, that is center alignment. This is also called midpoints. The midpoints of all the lines in this case will be aligned along the same imaginary vertical line at the center of the text area between the two margins. So, the whole paragraph will be centered around a vertical line that divides the screen. So, this is the center alignment. Here in this picture, you can see that the selected paragraph has been aligned in the center option. Third option, that is the right alignment. In this case, the right hand ends of all the lines in the paragraph are aligned along the right hand margin of the text area. So, in this case, the selected text will be aligned along the right side of the screen. In this picture, you can see that the selected portion of the text has been aligned right, and this is the outcome of the right alignment. And lastly, justified alignment. This is the fourth option. This is also called full justification. Here, all the lines in the paragraph except the last line are extended so that left hand end of the line is aligned along the left hand margin of the text area. The right hand end of each line is also aligned along the right hand margin of the text area, and the lines are all of the same length. This is achieved by inserting additional space between words. Here you can see that the text has been aligned, justified option, and this is the outcome. So these were the 4 types of alignment. Now we will talk about line spacing. Line spacing refers to the vertical distance between the lines within a paragraph and determines the location of each line relative to the line above it. Line spacing can be specified by various names like the single, 1.5 lines, double, etc. Now you can quickly view and change the line spacing to several common standard values by clicking the line spacing button in the paragraph group on the Home tab. More line spacing options can be available to you when you click line spacing options to open the paragraph dialog box. Line spacing refers to the vertical distance between the lines, as I have already told you. The different types of options that are available in the line spacing box are single, 1.5 lines, double, at least, exact, multiple. Now, what is single? This option provides the largest font and the small amount of space. 1.5 lines. This option is 1.5 times that of a single line spacing. Double. This option is twice that of a single line spacing. At least. This option is selected when an exact distance in points, where a point is equal to 1/72 part of an inch, is specified in the at box. Exact. When this option is selected, an exact distance in points where a point is equal to 1/72 of an inch is specified in the at box. Multiple. When this option is selected, a number that indicates a multiple or single spacing is specified in the at box. Now we will talk about indents. The indent before text and the indent after text. This is what we need to understand. The indent before text refers to the width of an additional empty space that is inserted between the margin and the text on the left side of the paragraph. And what is indent after space? Indent after space is the space that is inserted between the text and the margin on the right hand side of the paragraph. We can quickly increase the indent before the text to the next tab. Stop by clicking the increase indent button that has been shown in this picture, and it can be found in the paragraph group on the Home tab. We can also quickly decrease the indent before text to the preceding tab. Stop by clicking the decrease indent button that has been shown here in the paragraph group on the Home tab. So this was the indents for paragraph. Now children, in today's class we will stop here. We will discuss the rest of the chapters in our next classes. So take care.